All right, here we go. They did the blood test on him to test his kidneys. It was down half of a tenth. Well, any number's better than no number and staying where it's at. So they're going to give him a couple more days and see if it will drop any more. All right. And yesterday I had a talk with. Hi, guys. Yesterday I had a talk with the kidney surgeon. And I said, you're going to be totally honest with me. If those kidneys do not get any better, I want to know. And you're going to sit down with me and Tom, and you're going to explain the consequences of that. And he looked at me. He says, are you serious? I said, I'm serious as a doornail. You better be serious with me. Because if his kidneys fail and they can't do a flush on them, then there's nothing more they can do. Hey, Virginia, how are you, baby doll? Sorry I haven't called you. Hey, Mewy. So if they can't do dialysis on the kidneys, he's not a candidate for it. And the numbers do not improve. Then we're going to talk serious talk. And that means he'll come home with me. And from there on in, the kidneys go downhill. That is toxic to his system. And that's all we can do. So pray that the numbers continue to go down. A tenth is not much, but it's a start. Okay? They got him up. He's sitting in a chair. I shaved his beard. Oh my God. I took my hair clippers up. His beard was that long. And he says, itches. I'll take care of that problem. So the day I shaved his beard. And then I tried to get the shaving cream and the razor and get rid of the stubble. In comes therapy. In comes dietitian. In comes the nurses. I says, Tom, let's give it up till this afternoon. Lynn, thank you, sweetie. How are you, sis? Are you okay? I miss you. So I got all this off. All that's left now is a little stubble. And when I shaved around his lips, hi, JJ. Tom's okay. He's just exhausted. The numbers aren't coming down the way they want. So we're waiting to see. They're going to put him on a Perrier diet. So everything will be liquid so he can eat it. Because he can't chew. Oh, JJ, don't worry about it. It's fine. JJ, I understand. Full-time father, I know that. I know, sweetie. So all I've been doing is trying to bring him stuff. I made him some fresh crushed pineapple juice and brought that to him. Thank you, JJ. It's definitely appreciated, sweetie. So he drank about half a glass of that. He wanted ice in it, so I made it even colder. And he's drinking that as we speak. Right now they got him up in the chair and they want him to stay up in that chair for an hour. And that would be the first time he sat up for an hour since he had his surgery on Sunday. He's still not eating. So hopefully with them Perrier his food, he can eat it like a soup and be able to... Oh, congratulations. Be able to get some protein in him. He definitely needs protein. His lips, oh my God. He's got blisters so bad on his lips. And they're giving him this oil to put on it. I'm going to go out and get him a medicated chapstick. It stays on better. Even when he licks, it'll still stay there because when he licks, this stuff, it comes totally off. I hope he's doing okay too. Terrible twos for sure. Been there, done that. Anyway, The 3s aren't as bad, but they could still be. They got to do more blood work. They had to give him a shot in his stomach. It's controlling him and his blood pressure to keep it up, because he stood up today in bed to sit down on the portable pot, and he almost fell down. He says, I am getting so dizzy, I can't stand. And they were trying to turn him around and put him in the bed. I said, put the John behind his legs. He's got to sit down. And they did. Some people can be dorks, you know it? They just wanted to get him in the bed as quickly as possible. And I said, it ain't going to happen. You need to pay attention to what he said. When he says, I'm dizzy and I'm going down, you listen. Anyway, the doctors are all in agreement. He'll probably be here till Thursday or Friday. And we'll see. Okay. They want to take him back in for a CAT scan again to make sure the tubes are still in place, because he has been wiggling all over that bed and the catheter is still bleeding, but they say that's normal for what he had done. So he's got two tubes in his back, one in each kidney. The one side is clear, the other side is still bleeding, and the catheter that they have in him is still bleeding. And we're just waiting for that to stop so they can pull out the catheter and he can be comfortable, because he can't have anything in the catheter at all coming down. Okay, right now, for some reason, it's still producing urine in the bladder, which is producing it into the catheter. It's supposed to be going into those bags on his back and not into the catheter on the bottom part. So we're waiting for that to happen. He keeps asking the nurse every 2 hours, can I take this stupid catheter out, please? And she keeps telling him, no, can't do it yet. So, and I was told that the CAT scan will also show the cancer in the lungs and see what it's doing, since he hasn't had his cancer treatment in 3 weeks now. So we're just waiting for that to happen. And they're not going to do it for an hour, because now they're having him sit up for an hour. And then they'll put him on the bed and take him down for his CAT scan. And then bring him back to the room. And at that point, I'm going to take off. I've got to go all the way down Virginia Beach Boulevard, which is over a half hour from me right now, and pick up Samson's meds, and then drive back and walk Samson. I got to stop by the library there, drop off Tom's books, because they're overdue. You know what? I can't help that. I got better fish to fry than paying a late fee on a stupid library book. You know? That's just dumb. And they called and asked to speak to him. I said he's in the hospital with stage 4 cancer and kidney failure. What do you want? Oh, well, he's got a late fees on his books. I said, why don't you go to the hospital and collect it? That's all I said. She shut up. She said, well, when you can, drop them off. And I said, okay. I just get fed up with people for not listening. I will, sweetie. Matters. Thank you. I will. I'll be safe. It's raining here. It's foggy in here. Today is just a really, really gloomy day. And I really don't feel like driving a half hour to the vet. But I'm going to, because Samson needs his meds. And I asked my friend if she could pick it up, but she's got to work a 12-hour shift today. So it's me. I've got to go get it. And I want to pick up some... guys, don't laugh at me. I'm going to pick up some baby food. Some fruit, baby food. You know, that's pureed. And that you give a baby. And not the second stage baby food. And I'm going to bring that up and put it in these little Tupperware containers so he doesn't know what it is. And see if he'll eat it. Hey, Pete. So if that works, we'll be in good shape. Um, Other than that, he yelled at the nurses. He said, I want to go back to bed. And she said, nope, you got to sit up for an hour. You got to build up your strength. And he yelled at the nurses. He says, I'm going to bed. And she says, nope, you got to build up your strength. He doesn't understand. Doesn't understand. So we're waiting on the doctor to give us confirmation of actual kidney function improving or not. Banana baby food. Pete. They were told to stay away from the extra potassium. They're putting a potassium drip on him today. They wanted, guys, okay, the man can't chew food, but they want him to swallow a pill that big and as big around as my finger. Seriously? Give me a break. Anyway, I said, is there any other way you can get it to him? And I don't know. They said maybe we can put it in a drink. I said he's not drinking anything but water and stuff. And I said, does it taste? And she says, oh yeah, it's got a bitter taste. It'll have to go into something. And I'm going, and you want to torture him with that? Hawaiian Delight baby food is yummy. I don't know if they've got that here, Lynn. I'm going to try it. I want to pick up some meat of some sort in baby food that's all pre-ate up. Like chicken maybe or beef. I don't know if it's been a long time. I got to go see what they have. And I've got the little Tupperware condiment containers that I can put it in. If I can fool him, I will. I don't care. That baby food stuff has flavor to it. So, and then I'll get some fruit for him. All right, I am going to go ahead and get myself back upstairs. I do want to have a cigarette, crush, and piles up and a drink. Let me read you what you said. Crush pills up, and they won't do that. She says it's time released. They won't do that. It's time released. When it dissolves, or they drip it all day in an IV. So the pills, they can't do that. You know? But they expect somebody that is having problems swallowing to swallow a horse pill. Why not? Anyway, God bless you and Tom. Hugs to both. I'm going to hopefully get this up as soon as it's posted, and I'll read everything off to Tom. I can't put a heart by these comments, but if you make a comment after it's posted, I'll read it, which I haven't been able to do today. Today I'm going to try and get that all read to him. Because, guys, you make him happy. You guys make him so happy, and he smiles so big when I read your comments to him. All right? And you can't swallow horse pills either. Neither can I. Anyway, I'm going to go. If you leave a comment after it's posted, I guarantee you I will read it to him. And I'll put a heart and a thumbs up so you know something's happening, guys. Hang on. This was only a 2.6. Guys, I'm trying to keep track of the earthquakes too. All right. So I'm going to go. Love you, love you, love you. And I will read Tom any comments you have. As long as you see a thumbs up and a heart on there, you know I've read it to him, okay? And he may not get a comment back because I'm going through a lot of them at this time, but I will read them to him. And if I can get a small video of him saying thank you, I will do that. Okay? Oh, good. Thank you, sweetie. I hope he feels better too. I'll tell him. I'll tell him all of you are wishing him well. I promise. But if you leave a comment, I can show him as well. I love you guys. You are awesome family. You're just so awesome. I'm going to send you big bear hugs. God bless each and every one of you. Thank you for being a part of the family. Thanks, Rose. Tom gets well soon. God bless. I'll tell him you guys set this, okay, as soon as it posts. Have a great day. Be safe out there. Love you all so much. You don't know how much I love you guys. Be safe, guys. This ends in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Thanks, Lynn.